Um, I guess it's a kind of, well, how I've been saying it before, it's I think an old-fashioned, kind of classic, grand love story. I mean, I think it's very sweeping. It's like a movie that was made in the 50s or the 40s or something like that. He is it's a 23-year-old guy who's at Cornell University studying to be a vet in 1929, 1930. And both his parents die in a car crash just before he finishes veterinary school. And he has to drop out, and he has no money and no house and nothing, and he basically has to find another life, and jumps on a train to find another job, and it ends up being this circus train. And it's about him establishing his new life there. I read the script, then I read the book afterwards, and I mean, immediately noticed like how cleverly the script was adapted, because it's kind of, I didn't even really notice a lot of major changes which are in the script which differ from the book, which is, really attributes to Richard LaGravenese being a good writer. But yeah, I read the book afterwards, and I was like, yeah, I have to do this job. It's an easy decision to make. Um, I'd been sent the book about a year before I met the director, and I never read it because I thought it was something else. I thought like, and so I never ended up reading it. But I met the director, and I met Ty the elephant on the same day, and I kind of thought that I wanted to do it even before I'd read the script or the book. But I read the script and thought it was great, and then read the book, thought that was great, and then heard about all the different people involved, and they're all great. It's very easy to want to do it. I think like I mean, when I first heard that they were playing opposite me, I was just like, wow. I mean, so just even seeing the trailer, I mean, you see Academy Award winner Reese Witherspoon, Academy Award winner Christoph Waltz, you're like, wow, this is a big deal. And but they're both very present. They both still are kind of, they're at the top of their game, and they're really really nice people. They're both like they're both fantastic to work with. I think there's this one time, I think one of the posters where I'm like sitting, the elephant's lying down on her side, and I'm sitting next to it. That day, when they were setting up a shot, the elephant fell asleep, and then I fell asleep as well because it was so hot. And then she moved her trunk up to go around like that, and we were both just sitting there sleeping. And I was like, wow, how many times is this going to happen in your life? I kind of woke up and I was like, that was absolutely amazing. Um, I like his simplicity. I mean, he really knows exactly what he wants and never gets distracted by anything. And there's something interesting in that. And he's just an innately kind person, and you don't really see that often in movies, especially not for male characters. I found it a very easy movie to make, but I think that's because people were very good at hiding all the all the difficulties from me. But I was always amazed at the fact that there were so many animals and extras, and there was these huge sets and everything, and it seemed to me like nothing was ever really going wrong. But things probably were going wrong, which I had no idea about. But yeah, to me it was a very relaxed environment. started doing theatre when I was like 15, like just in little things like in my neighborhood, and then I got an agent when I was 16, and it kind of did a few jobs, but only really started taking acting seriously when I was about 20, I think. I mean, I think you just inevitably evolve. Like every movie you do, you kind of, it's weird. I've kind of tried. I don't really try. I try not to watch the stuff I do because I think it makes you not want to progress because you look at the stuff you've done, and then the things which work you want to repeat in the next one, and the things which don't work you want to eliminate, and that's all you're thinking about. But I think just the more movies you do, you just get more confident, and I don't know, it just becomes easier. It's always very strange. It's a very strange job. That like every single job you do, it can end up being a total disaster, or it will be great, and you have no idea really. Like it's just complete luck every time.